to Brian Noble at the start of this second half. Hull have the points on the board, but do have Wakefield have it in the mind games, do you think?
Well, I think they finished with the momentum, didn't they? Everybody talks about momentum these days, and that's what we're saying there, is that the speed they were completing sets at the right end of the field. Hull need to get back to their mentality at the start of the first half, if you like.
Settle down, because here we go again. The first half was truly phenomenal, and if this second period lives up to that, then it is going to be one of the great Challenge Cup semi-finals. Liolatu's wearing a head guard in this second half. Maybe he's come on in disguise, trying to fool the opposition that he's not really there. Here's Ferris.
That's the last thing he'll achieve with his bright pink. You're not going to miss him.
It's Peter from Drew from dummy half, who kicks a good one, but it's a good chase by Singh too. The full-back for the day has a look up, and look who's there. The man who kicked it is first up to make the tackle, Brad Drew. Such an influential figure in the side he's played in. That was high. Damien Blanche, a wave of an apology, but it is a penalty to Hull.
Sorry, I knocked your teeth out.
Yeah, a bit hollow, isn't it? I think the fans are just trying to rev themselves up as well at the start of this second half, because they would have given a lot emotionally too.
First, stand Kev. Wait, go.
Reminder, if you have forgotten, or to tell you if you are switching on late, that Hull FC leapt into an 18-0 lead with 9 minutes played. Wakefield looked flattened, down and out, but what a response from them to bring it back to 24-20 at half-time, and now into this second half.
This may sound strange, Dave, but I don't think Hull want a chaotic game. They want a nice, ordered, structured, let's play shape, let's just get our attacking plays in the right place. Wakefield are a strange outfit, aren't they? They just thrived on all the chaos.
Briscoe's thrown it away, and he's done well. He's just been dragged out of play there, was young Tom Briscoe, but he did manage to keep it alive. Here's Dykes. Cusack just done it, the run around, then tries to hurl himself at that Wakefield line. Six Sattel is the next. Here's Dykes with a little kick, and the chase by Washbrook. The Hull fans are certain, and that certainty underlined by the referee's pointing finger. Just as they started the first half, Hull have started the second. This time it's Washbrook, and the gap is back out to 8 points.
Hull want the structured game, the structured last play, everybody chasing through here. Dykes with the kick on the pinpoint. Gosh, it's a game for kickers, and that's just a foot race. Did he ground it? You'd have to look at that.
Well, the referee was happy, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that's why. That's a fantastic chase. Pinpoint kick, 3 Hull attackers firing through the line. Straight through Brough and Atkins. You'd hope, as the Wakefield coach, you'd hope they would have got a toe to that, but you've got to credit Washbrook for the ferocity in his chase.
You fancy a 10-pence bet on that not being the last try of the afternoon?
Well, defence has gone round the field today. I'm pretty confident we'll see plenty more attacking tries.
Strains of Old Faithful just echoing around this Keepmoat Stadium. The traditional song of Hull FC, a club who have famously never won at Wembley, which many Hull fans will wince at that memory. 1914 they won it before it was played at Wembley. 1982 they won it, but it took a replay at Ellen Road. And 2005, the final was held in Cardiff. So they're hoping that this time they can finally break that duck, if they get there.
Wow.
And it's a long way from being certain.
There's still 35 minutes in this half, isn't there?
Kicks through, nothing wrong with that from Tickle. 30 points to 20 now.
If if we pause it there, we've got 1, 2, 3 Hull players against the one, and you'll see another one come from there from Brough. They just roll it on, they just win the chase, they want to win the chase, and they get there.
But they know what happens. Wakefield come back with a roar.
Jason, stand! Markers, go!
Or at least they have done so far.
Shoulder. 2, go!
Carvel.
3rd, leading break!
They say kick's only as good as its chase. Well, what we've seen today is 6 tries where the catching and the chasing and the competition and the desire, if you like, if that's the right word, have been of the first class order, hasn't it?
Here's Tickle, spins away to Rayner. Over the top of Demetriou, but it's going to be out of play.
Now you can see a picture there of Matt Peterson, who scored a try in the first half. He was targeted as well. We were talking about that shoulder injury. As you can see, he's got a pack of ice on that left shoulder. I think Brian will confirm this. That's what they call a stinger, I think, Brian, and that's what gave him the pins and needles down the left arm.
Yeah, it's when the top of the shoulder, it's an impact injury. It basically shuts out your nerves down your arm, and they can be very, very painful. And it can make you useless catching the ball in the position he's in. He needs all the facility he's got.
This is Drew. Here's Leo Latu. McGillivray knocked on. Yes, he did. Referee has a look at his touch, and he gives it as a knock-on. We're back to handling errors from Wakefield. 7 made by Wakefield, 6 by Hull. Paul Sculthorpe, what have you made of the start of this second half?
Yeah, well, we spoke before the game about the kicking game of Adam Dykes and Danny Brough. You know, to do them little kicks for tries, you know, you've got to be in the right field position. Hull are doing that in this half. You know, that's the error that Wakefield made in the first turning over possession and playing the game in the wrong side of the field.
Square ball! Go!
Here's Dykes. Willie Manu. Still going.
Leave him! Go!
It's been slow to play the ball. They wanted it quicker than that, but now they can roll it forward again.
Move, Jason!
In the shape of Radford.
Jace!
Washbrook. Leo Latu hits him with the shoulder, but he bounces away. Here comes Singh. Horn wrapped up by McGillivray.
Go!
Washbrook. Carvel. Wilkes tried to rip it off him. Carvel showing plenty of grunt and grind there. But here comes tackle 6. Berrigan. Dykes with a kick again. Good position taken, and a good catch by Blanche. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it, and it's play on. He had it stolen, and there was only one man in the tackle, according to the referee, and here they go. They are nibbling away at that try line. Not the best play the ball. In fact, it was an awful play the ball. Dykes. Washbrook. Couple of tackles for Wakefield.
They've got the numbers on the right here, Hull. They've gone left.
Looking to desperately hang on here. Oh, Kuzak was over. But he's not touched it down. Just dragged back. Tackle 6. Here's Dykes. Dykes with a chip. It's Atkins who pats it back. It's out of play. It'll be a drop out underneath the sticks.
Oh, there's so much going on there in that set of 6. There was a couple of people short of the line. Did they put the ball on the line? Please show us. Did Damien Blanche have the ball stolen when there were 2 in the tackle? And Wakefield find themselves with a goal line drop because, again, the pinpoint accuracy of Dykes' kick.
A few hands on knees there, just trying to suck in as much oxygen as they can. There's only one man in there, wasn't there?
And he was short. That answered the first 2 of my 3 questions.
Legitimate steal. Driven back in by Carvel. Signed a contract with the club and then turned up the next day and said he wanted to move. St Helens is the likeliest next destination for Gareth Carvel, according to the rumour mill. Here's Berrigan. Here's Cusack. Leo Latu again, just gets that shoulder in, rattling the ribs. Washbrook. Going nowhere, Berrigan.
Go.
Here's Washbrook again, down this blind side, Tickle. Brough was there to make the tackle. The offload is good, but the catch isn't. Knocked on by Berrigan, and light relief for Wakefield Trinity Wildcats.
Yeah, take your time at this scrum, boys. Don't rush to the scrum. Stick a couple of decent players on, like Danny Sculthorpe and Richard Moore, to give you a bit more momentum around the middle and get to the right end of the field.
Hands over, it's in, Matt.
It's like watching a Wagnerian opera, this, isn't it? All we need is a bit of thunder and lightning around the place, but it's a heavy occasion, packed with atmosphere. So much intensity.
You lost me on the word Wagnerian, was it?
Wagnerian. You know your Wagner, don't you? I'm sure you played it a time or two.
I think I played. He was prop when I played in a game for Bradford.
The ring cycle. Not the motorcycle, the ring cycle.
Second, marker, square.
It's Drew at dummy half. Ferris on his right-hand side. Just gambling forward again.
Push on, wait.
Here's Blanche. Just taking a little weight of responsibility and effort off his forward shoulders. Brough with a quick pass. They put pressure there on Golden. And now the 6, and they're still 40 yards out, so it's going to be a kick again from Brough. Left-footed, high, twisting, angled down. Singtek sits, just about. Wasn't sure, but he just kept clutching on. Danny Sculthorpe back on, you'll see there, and Richard Moore back on as well. Here comes Yeoman, lost it.
We've seen the good side and the bad side there of Hull in relation to their own half. We've got a fantastic offload from one of the Hull players to put them on the front foot for another 15 metres. Yeoman sprints for those 15 metres, then unfortunately can't hang on to the ball.
Just had it jarred down, didn't he, with the impact with the ground.
Make sure you're going square, put the ball in square.
8 apiece in terms of errors made. Semi-finals tend not to be the stage for perfect rugby league.
First, lead him, go!
Here's Brough. Off he goes. Atkins was up with him too, but he couldn't get it away. Here comes Leo Latu, little step, hop, jump and over. Put down a yard away. False start by Latu. Brough throws it midfield. Here's Drew, he can make things happen. That's a great chip for Blanche. Was he offside? The referee will answer that in a moment. He's going to give the try. Try's given.
Outstanding play from Brad Drew. They had the numbers, you know, the option was there to run it. They had a 4-on-3. He's seen the winger on the outside, and I can't reinforce enough what a high skill level you need to make that kick on the run. He's put it on a pinpoint. The kicking games today from both sides have been outstanding. Pinpoint, boom. It's like you golfers, it's like a little pitching wedge onto the green. I don't know what that was, but that's a great touch on his kick. A fantastic play. And Danny Blanche has held his touch line, and there you go. Damien Blanche, sorry.
It's as good as a pass, wasn't it?
Was as good as a pass.
He loves that. 30 points to 24. One score in it. Danny Brough to bring it back to within 4 points. He has hit that well again. Oh, it's hit the post and bounced away. Well, if it comes down to 2 points this game, I think we'll all look back at the one that seemed to go over the top of the post and the one that hit the post.
I think, you know, is it on goal kicks now? What's the try score? There it is. Gosh, it's nearly over. Similar to the one in the first. Boom. Sometimes they go in, you know, in off. In snooker they call it. It wasn't today. Can you believe there's still 28 minutes to go here?
5 tries apiece, by the way. It's Danny Tickle's perfect boot that has made the difference. 30 points to 24. A try and a goal puts Wakefield level.
Wait!
They haven't been level or ahead. Well, the 4th minute was when they lost parity. Hull have always had a slight advantage or a big advantage since then. Here comes Sculthorpe. Fresh, back from the bench.
The last try was scored on the back of Brough. Latu running out of dummy half and finding some ruck speed, which enabled Drew to kick off the front foot and have that amount of accuracy.
Ferris down that right channel. Brad Drew, 6 tackles, so where's Danny Brough? Here he is, there's the kick, raked. It's a sprint for the full-back, but the bounce is kind. Singh collects, and now comes Rayner. Well met by Sculthorpe. His coach will be pleased with that. Not the best of marking behind the ruck, though.
He'll be pleased with the first effort, not the second one.
Dowes. Houghton on as well, Berrigan off. For Hull FC, that is. Here's Radford. This is young Houghton, Danny Houghton, and offloads to Tickle, who's lost it, but it was stolen right underneath the referee's gaze. You can't have a ball steal when there's more than one man in the tackle, and that's what that was.
So what do you do here? Take the kick at goal or play on? Oh, you haven't decided. Take the kick at goal. I wish they'd give us time to debate these things.
Well, Richard Agar is a relatively inexperienced coach. He was assistant to John Keir, of course, in 2005, only given the job here back in May when Peter Sharp departed. Hull at that point were in disarray, but he's done a good job since. First game in charge was a victory against Bradford, which was captured by the BBC television cameras, and here he is now. And you would just make Hull slight favourites here, wouldn't you?
Do you know, the chaotic way in which, and that's not disrespectful, Dave, the chaotic way in which they're playing, Wakefield are going to score some more points. Hull at the right end of the field looked dangerous with the Dykes kick, so I think whilst it may go 8 points back here, I'm not too sure that this scoreline is actually reflective of what's going on out there. And there are plenty of viewers now saying, well, you're an idiot, Brian, because they're 8 points in front. Of course it's reflective. All I'm saying is that anything can happen from the team in the white and in the blue, to be fair. They've done some really quality things, haven't they?
Well, Danny Tickle set it all rolling with his 2 tries in the opening 7 minutes. His goal kicking today might still be key to this contest. 5 out of 5. This is his 6th. It's over. 32-24. Just edges it Hull's way again. Wakefield have to score twice to put themselves back in the lead, or to put themselves in the lead for the first time.
And we're writing a script that suggests it's about the start of the game and it's about goal kicks.
I think this is a game that defies a script at the moment, isn't it? John Keir knows there's plenty more twists and turns to come here. Brough's kick just caused a little bit of confusion there, maybe, but safely patched by Tickle. 24 minutes left to play, 34 points, or rather 32 points to 24. It has been a breathless contest on a breathless afternoon in Doncaster. Here's Houghton, shuffling it along towards Radford.
4. Hold the line, go, 4.
Again, Hull just playing it at a much more sensible pace as Dykes sends it downfield. Captured by Riley, chase is decent, Riley tries to evade them all, pushes off Washbrook, but here they come, swarming around him.
It's great chase up the middle from the whole team. He evaded three or four people with his lateral chase, and then Hull are quite eager to defend.
Demetriou has hurt himself, and the call here from Hull will be no penalties. Make Wakefield work for their yards. And Brough will go with the boot. And that's a good kick as well. Singh has to chase a long way back. Now, how good is a Wakefield chase this time? decent enough. Briscoe. Couple of weeks he gets the results of biology, geography and sports science A-levels, and here he is playing in a Challenge Cup semi-final. Oh, to be young again.
How fantastic is that?
I hope he passes. There's Yeaman. Just got away on time, and Radford's making the most of it. Tackle 5, tackle 6 to come now. Dykes carries it forward, momentum is with Hull. That's a decent chip, Dimitri's underneath it, Rayner gets it and pats it down again. Was a knock on. But again, the idea proved very right for Hull FC.
All that was somebody to pick the ball up back from Rayner, wasn't it? He'd got up, they'd beaten his opposite number in relation to the competition, but the knockback just didn't quite go to hand and ended up being a knock-on from the Hull player. Had he actually picked that up, I think he was clear into the line.
Yeah. Just needed a nudge with a boot, didn't it, from Dykes maybe. Here's Ferres. Old Faithful again is ringing around the stadium as Sculthorpe takes it in. It's messy. It's a penalty. Harsh, but it's a penalty. And we've seen that. You suffered with one of those, didn't you, Wigan? Against Leeds the other week, almost cost you the game. Players in the way of it in the ruck. Even if you can't roll away, it has to be a penalty.
Yeah, it's a tough call. A really tough call. It puts Wakefield where they need to be.
It's Wilkesall, take it on first. 10 yards out, 5 tackles to come. Hull's defence is being put to the test here. Sculthorpe. Sam Obst. Low centre of gravity, almost twisting him through, but they've grabbed hold of him. So here comes Brough, will have a go. Same outcome, offload. Obst was in there trying to push him over, and as a result missed the ball. But it's still alive here. All kinds of things are happening, and they're claiming the try, and it has to be the video replay. Simply has to be.
Knock on, 2 knock-ons, 3 knock-ons. Is it a try?
Check the restart, please.
Is it still?
Just check the restart, please.
Well, they're checking the play the ball here, the restart, to see whether Wakefield were infringing.
I don't think it's a try. I think there have been too many knock-ons. I think they're saying they might have been grounded the ball in goal.
Away!
Well, that's the previous restart, isn't it? That would be...
This is where Brough loses the ball.
This is the start of it.
They get
the ball came free.
That's right. So is that deemed as a tackle on the Hull player, or deemed as a one-on-one ball steal? And has he grounded the ball, or is he saying he's touched it?
Well, the gut reaction from myself is that that's a penalty for Hull. That the tackle was complete when Danny Brough stole it away.
Yeah, I think he's saying the tackle's complete.
I don't think it is going to be a try here, despite the best efforts of Danny Brough. Penalty. That was the call, that Brough got involved after the tackle was complete. Penalty for Hull. Full marks for opportunism, though.
Yeah, gives Hull a chance to regroup and kick the ball out into the sideline and do the things that they want to do, and it's just typical of the way that Wakefield are playing this game. They're taking their chance. They've started poorly. They've clawed their way back in.
19 and a half minutes to go in what is proving to be a memorable Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. St Helens Wake the winners. Danny Houghton skips it away. Here's Horn. Houghton again. Dowes running across them, looking for a way on the outside of the shoulders.
Go, 4.
Dykes. Manu showing his explosive capabilities in the little flicked offload. Penalty. think it was a man tackled high.
I think he's got Richard Moore for a high tackle on Willie Marno as he comes across here.
He played the advantage, didn't he? So Hull are setting themselves up in position again here. They've had this game once by the scruff of its neck. A try right here, right now, will put them in a similar position. But this time, with 18 minutes left to play, and that could be crucial as Cusack drives it forward.
Stand! Wait! Go!
Here's Houghton. Dykes. Washbrook with the step. Well tackled by Brough. Dykes again. Just waving players behind him. Dowes will drive it forward. Good step by him, but clung on to. Houghton switches it right. Quick hands from Horn. Tickle. They crowded him. Tickle's going for the hat-trick. Has got it away. And Houghton again is totally submerged under Wakefield defenders. Last tackle here. Washbrook. Dykes will go for the kick into the in-goal area. Blanche is up there. It's offside. He's offside. It's a penalty. It's another set for them to hammer the line.
Well, if you played on last time, you'll play on this time. And I tell you what, there's some red faces right across the park here on players, which means an element of dehydration going on, fatigue creeping in, the heat starting to take its toll. They'll play on here, Will Hull.
On the line! On the line!
Well, they've decided not to go for the two, quite obviously. 8 points, 10 points, there's not a lot of difference there. They are instead going for the tap because they know that Wakefield are teetering here. Carmel, huge drive!
They're just short, leaving!
Just short.
Fellas! Go!
Houghton spinning it back, not the best of balls, but collected by Dykes, and here comes Singh, the fullback chiming in. It's Hall! And he's dragged out of play.
Great defence. Great defence.
And they're anxious to get on with it quickly too. They've had their chances, haven't they, to kill the game, Hull.
Go! Damien, for it! 2! Stand! Go!
Here's Moore. Drives it across. Alistair down on the touchline. What's the report, Alistair?
Well, Jason Demetriou did really well there to make that try-saving tackle. He's in some discomfort, Dave. He's had a poke in the eye. There is some blood there, and they're just monitoring the situation.
Here comes Henderson, Wakefield. Oh, high, was it? Yes, penalty from Eamon.
Kirk doesn't agree, does he?
They are baying for blood, and he might just have drawn blood here. Well, it didn't look too bad, did it, at the second attempt? Six tackles to come, 20 yards to cover. Wakefield looking to bash their way back into this game again.
Wait! Go!
They have to score twice. Hull have to defend and defend and defend.
2! Leave him! Go!
Hearts on sleeves times as Brough puts it back inside for Riley. He's trying every which way he can.
Turn! 2 feet! Go!
Brough, Sculthorpe, Clever, Wilkes. Have they pushed him out? Yes, they have. We saw it at one end, now we've seen it at the other. Great response from the defensive side.
A super play from both teams at their own goal line, isn't it? We've watched plenty of tries and plenty of kick competitions here, but you can't bottle some of these things, you know. There's no way who's going to get the ball over there, was there?
All this in 70-odd degrees of heat. Danny Sculthorpe has been penalised. Wonder what Big Brother thinks of that. Paul Sculthorpe, what are you making of this now?
Yeah, interesting to see John Keir just bringing Tavita Latu back on the game. He had a tremendous first half, you know, not played a lot of rugby and having a well-deserved rest, but he's certainly one who could open up, you know, Hull's defence and get Wakefield back in the game.
Plenty has given today. Something has to give again.
Wait, guys, wait! Wait! Go!
Here's Houghton. It's Westbrook, soft hands inside. Carvel comes like a steam train onto that. Houghton using Radford as a foil. It's Radford in the position of dummy half. Horn.
Hands out, Sam!
Still a couple of tackles left in this set. As Dykes takes it, and a long one! Well, had it come off, it would have been brilliant. As it is, it's a slight embarrassment.
The difference between success and failure, it's margin, is it? This goes to hand and he's a genius. This doesn't. I mean, it looks like a little bit of a goose, doesn't it?
Heads in, guys!
He created the numbers.
It's not his fault.
Get by.
Danny Washbrook's had a super game for Hull, hasn't he? Industrious, has done all those tough things as well and created a few things around the rock. You'd have to say at the moment the story's about the two kickers, isn't it?
Here's Atkins.
Move!
Wakefield have 2 interchanges left, and Hull still have 3 interchanges left.
Go, Craig, move!
That might yet be a factor in this game.
Go!
12 interchanges in all, of course. If it goes to extra time, they get another 3 each.
Go!
Drew, good ball from him. Henderson's in full flight. Dragged down. Next tackle is the last, so they have to come up with something special here. It's Brough the boot. It's gone through hands. Lato, Atkins, forward pass. Take your pick. I think there might have been a couple there. They had to play it flat, but it was a little forward too.
They had the numbers. Maybe should he Latu put it on the toe? They've got numbers here. The whole defender's in the way, Craig Hall, and they've got 3 white shirts and 1 blue shirt. So Hall probably saves the day and doesn't know he's done that because he's gone up in the line there and just stopped the pass play.
Danny Brough's got a touch of cramp, I think. What do the great minds on the coaching benches think about this now? John Keir, such a magical record in the Challenge Cup, has 11 minutes to try and think out his opposite number, Richard Agard.
First! Move, Sam! Wait! Go!
Well, I think they'll stay adventurous. I think if they're getting the right half of the field, the right pass of attacking, Latu's going to run, Brough's going to run, Drew's going to run. We've seen him exploit Hull's left-hand side on a couple of occasions. And that's a little bit of pressure. That's semi-final pressure that just made that pass there. For you, Dave?
Hugh and Dowes, straight to Brad Drew. It's a thriller, and there's more to come here. It's another penalty.
Tackle complete. Come back on to lock the ball up.
10 minutes to play. And we are a long, long way from knowing who will be playing St Helens in the Challenge Cup final.
First! Oh, Danny. Wait,
Slight advantage Hull, but Wakefield here, if they can get points on the board, will rattle their opponents. It's Bybee who's taken it in.
2 feet! 2 feet! Go.
Here's Obst. Drew steps, finds trouble, steps the other way, dummies. Another dummy, still going. He's just going to be held up. This is Blanchard, dummy half, has gone down the blind side. Was there a foot in touch? Did the flag go over? Referee wants a second opinion.
Initial reaction, he got the ball down before he hit the post. I'd like to see it closer. That's from a long way away.
This will be a heck of a try if he has scored it. Just had a look at the gap. Shoulder went down. Still in play, still in play, still in play. Well, there's a controversial moment. Had the corner flag been upright, it wouldn't have been a try. The fact that it's on the lean, they might just give this. What do you think?
I think he's out. I think the benefit of the doubt, they're looking for a 20 metres to restart the whole players. And Wakefield are walking back for a try. They're playing the kidology.
Well, we can't see there where the ball was touched down. It's a very difficult decision here. He's out. He's out. Fly on the line.
You sure?
Yeah. Don't be putting doubts in my mind. But it's an interesting one with the corner flag, isn't it? Had that been upright, then it would have been no try for certain, because he was definitely going to hit it.
I think you've got to look at the end on again. They're going to rule this no try, I think.
There we see the thigh hitting the line. Or does it? Or does it? Yeah. He might give benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt? No try.
Damien Blanche looks on. He won't know whether he's scored or not. He knows now. He didn't. What a moment that might have been. Clever play by the winger Damien Blanche to have sniffed out the opportunity. But not quite good enough. It's a matter of millimetres. And minutes are becoming seconds. 8.5 minutes left to play. Hull hanging on. 2 scores their opponents have to score.
Closer, closer. Out. Close. Where's Sam? Wait. Go.
Here's Rayner. Again, his forwards have been involved in so much of the heavy action down the middle that they'll be relieved to see their wingman coming in and helping out. John Keir stands and watches. That's all he can do now. Dowes. There's Carvel. Had an injury earlier in the season, Gareth Carvel, but coming into form now. Chip kick was slightly sliced. I think he might have been looking for the run of Rayner there.
No, I think you were right the first time. I think he caught it on the side of the boot. Wasn't where he wanted it to be. Wakefield will play a bit of hurry-up football now with offload. They have to play a bit more expansive than they were. Nice. Who's to know with Wakefield? They're always expansive, aren't they? Looking for a pass play.
Here's Riley. Tough as nails, he really is.
Hold! Leave it, hold! Gareth! Gareth!
Liolatu. Little spring in his step again.
Two! Stand, Danny! Go!
John Keir wonders and watches as Bybee drives it forward. Good work by the 2 Hull props, Dowes and Carvel. Here's Demetriou, a man who can make things happen.
Off him, Danny! Go!
Obst. Bravely using Liolatu as the foil again and just hitting the line. Brough was claiming that Dowes was offside there, wasn't straight to play the ball. But he's not got the decision, it's a straightforward handover. And he's losing it a bit here as well, isn't he, Danny Brough?
He's a little bit cross with himself. He's certainly run the play out there without a kick, the competition to get the ball back.
It was a gamble, wasn't it? I think he was looking for the penalty, wasn't he? And the referee was not in the mind to give it. 6 minutes left to play. Hull FC are 6 minutes closer. Here's Willie Manu. Carvel. That's a great carry at this stage, isn't it?
He's not bad at that kind of thing, is he?
Dykes.
Last one.
They're just running the clock down here, running the tackles out. Berrigan's kick. He'll want to put the ball dead. Tap restart. Hull can reorganise themselves. There's Wakefield tap here on their 20. So do the calculations for us. 5 minutes left to play. How many more times will Wakefield have ball in hand, would you say?
A couple of times, do you reckon? 45, 50 seconds for a set of 6. They may slow it down as well when they get it and kick a touchline, so they've probably got 2 defensive sets and 2 attacking sets, Hull, before they're in the final of the Challenge Cup.
Getting closer and closer. Here comes Sculthorpe. Here's Leolatu. Hit by Carvel. Knock on. How big was that defensively? He's like a rock, simply unmovable. And Leolatu ran smack bang into it. I think he'd dropped the ball in anticipation of the hit, hadn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a police message for all supporters travelling by train. Due to technical problems, there are delays
Even.
on the railway between Doncaster and Hull. The first train from Doncaster will now be 18:03.
Here's Kuzak.
As the supporters travelling by train will remain patient, and the concession stands in the middle part of the stadium will remain open
Berrigan.
for refreshments.
Houghton popping out from dummy half. Nothing flash required. Just eat up the clock. Tackle 6. He's slow to his feet, Ham. Here comes Dykes with a kick. He got a touch on the way through. Collected by Blanche. That's a good offload. Here's Drew. Along the line. Oh, that's a forward pass. Forward pass. They were desperately searching for something special, and they failed to find it. And with 3 minutes to go, I think John Keir knows now, the dream is over. It is Hull FC who are on the way to Wembley.
They
What about the
certainly
man
are.
of the match today, Brian?
The man of the match, there's been plenty of candidates on both sides, hasn't there? I think Brad Drew and Danny Brough and Tavita Latu have looked explosive for the Wakefield side. Danny Washbuck for the Hull team has been industrious. He went really, really close. But my Carnegie Challenge Cup man of the match is Adam Dykes. He's got the team around the field. He's been influential at the right times. He's kicked superbly to put Hull on the scoreboard. And you have to say his start and his presence and his touch has brought home the bacon for the whole team.
They've never won at Wembley. I wonder if this is going to be their year. Hull FC, there's a huge obstacle in their way. St Helens are waiting, and they will start as red-hot favourites. Richard Agar knows he's on the brink of something special. The last time St Helens were beaten in the Challenge Cup, it was Hull FC who beat them. Daniel Anderson's first year in charge, they stopped them in style in a semi-final. It's Daniel Anderson's last year in charge of St Helens this year. Will the script be repaid? Penalty for Wakefield. Danny Brough's not getting up just yet. But they simply have to score on this set.
And they have to get back real quick and score in 15 seconds again. I do not think it's going to happen, Dave.
Here's Leolatu hurling himself at the whole line. It's McGillivray. It was all about the start, really. Penalty for Wakefield. They do say, and Brian Noble's fond of the saying, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But today it was about how you start. Hull FC leaping out to that 18-0 lead. After only 9 minutes, Wakefield losing their rack here, have given away possession and position. But with a minute to go, it hardly matters. 18-0 after 9 minutes. Wakefield came back and came back and came back. 24-20 at half-time. But possibly the tank was drained. by the explosive opening 10-15 minutes that Hull FC made to this game.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the start, the 18-0, made the game frantic, if you like, for Wakefield, and it's going on a little bit more now. I think they recognise the defeats there, the Wakefield players, and it's spilling over into a little bit of frustration.
The referee stops the clock so he can have a good word. The referee's calling out a couple of players here. But there is a fervour around the stadium now. Hull fans are in celebratory mode. Paul Riley's played in one Challenge Cup final, a defeat for Huddersfield against St Helens. This ain't going to be his year. Richard Agar will take the celebrations of his coaching staff and just about contains his emotions. He will be thrilled to bits as he walks to that sideline. His dad played there, and now he will coach there. Wembley Stadium beckons. Yeaman. It's Dykes. It's Houghton. Motions are being gone through here. 7 seconds to go. Slow to his feet. This will be the last act of what has been a truly thrilling Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. And Hull FC have got there. It will be them who will be waltzing down Wembley Way at the end of August. St Helens will be waiting for them at the end of it. It's another big mountain to climb for Richard Agar and his troops, but they won't worry about the opposition at this moment. They have won a thrilling contest here today. Danny Tickle's 2 tries, Dykes' generalship and leadership, and John Keir could do little about it. He'll take his hat off to the bravery of his side, but in the end, it's Hull who have picked it by 32 points to 24.